Hello and welcome to Sorted Food.
Now, lots of people have pointed out that Mike hasn't won many cooking challenges lately.
Now this might have something to do with the fact that Ben is giving out all of the points.
Well, today we're giving Mike, the underdog Huttlestone, the opportunity to get his own back on Ben in a very special Beat the Chef Mystery Box Challenge.
But to level the playing field, Mike already knows what's in the box and has developed a recipe with the food team. Ben, on the other hand, has no idea and will have to come up with something on the spot.
Ebbers, do you want to see what's in the box?
I would. Oh, lots of things. So we've got some duck, some oysters, some green things in the form of cabbage, bok choy, ginger, biscuits and root.
So Ben, you have free rein to use all the ingredients in that box, as well as a load of things from the pantry here. But the thing you have to use is under that right there. Szechuan buds.
From the Poker Face Challenge.
It's like chewing on a bumblebee.
A tickly bumblebee.
A tickly, electrified bumblebee.
Floral and zingy and numbing.
You don't look that excited by it, Ben.
Well, no, I'm challenged. I know they work really, really nicely in things like cocktails. I don't think I've really contemplated using them with food so much.
Well, as if the stakes weren't high enough already, we're also giving Mike the opportunity to win the unusual ingredient badge if he can create a dish that complements the flavours of the Szechuan bud and demonstrate an understanding of why it works in the dish. James will be judging at the end to make sure that points and badges are handed out fairly. Are you ready?
Yes. Yeah.
Let's get it on.
What?
Cook.
Right, so you have 45 minutes. Your time starts in 3, 2, Szechuan.
Okay, I'm starting by doing the chefy thing of preheating pan.
So what are you making?
So I'm utilising the white chocolate, the rhubarb, the citrus from the mystery box to make a white chocolate ganache and rhubarb tart with a cheesecake base.
Already, you're adding how many Szechuan buds to the base?
So I've got ginger snap biscuits, which were also in the mystery box. They're going in and they're being blitzed up with 5 Szechuan buds.
5.
5.
Right.
Melted butter goes in, zhuzh it all up. That's my base.
A buttery biscuit base, already taken to the next level because it's got the heat of ginger in there. But then we're going to get slapped around the face with an electric shock from 5 Szechuan buds.
So my logic for putting Szechuan buds in the base are in the same way that if you were to add salt to pizza bases so that your tongue hits the salt first and then it basically lifts the whole dish. So this was a cool way of trying to get that zinginess into the dish really early without having to use tons of it. This is one of 2 ways in which I'm using the Szechuan buds.
2 ways? Sorry, 2 ways and you've already put 5 in there.
Yeah, well, I'm going to use 10 later, so hold on to your pants.
What are we making, Ebbers?
He doesn't know, does he?
I haven't really worked it out. I've got some... Basically, there's a whole bunch of flavours here that are so beautiful this time of year that I can't not use it. Rhubarb, blood orange. First off, I'm going to poach some rhubarb in a pickle. I'm going to pickle them in coconut vinegar, star anise, cinnamon, and the Szechuan bud.
How many buds are you going for?
4.
And so you're extracting the flavour out of the Szechuan bud without eating it?
At this stage, I think so.
At this stage.
So I think the whole dish has kind of got a Southeast Asian skew in the sense that the kind of the duck, the star anise, the cinnamon, but with this kind of numbing, floral, spiced but not spicy note of the Szechuan. So absorption method with added flavours, the peel of a blood orange and some ginger.
No Szechuan?
Not in the rice.
So I'm now spooning my mix into a tart base, making it even on the bottom but going up the sides. A real jeopardy of this dish is whether the filling will set in time. So that's why I'm making 2 smaller ones instead of one big sort of massive tart, because that would definitely not set up and chill in time.
We're happy to help you with that. When does it need to go in the fridge to set up? And we'll let you know when that moment passes.
Well, these now go into the freezer to set up.
You've had 10 minutes to make a biscuit tart base.
The beautiful part here is that this is essentially a recipe lab and a development process in real time. So it is going to chop and change a little bit as the cogs in my mind spin, unspin, and then respin. In this spice mix, salt, sugar, fennel seeds, and then the Szechuan bud. Blend that up, and that's going to be a finishing seasoning that I haven't decided if it's going to go on the duck or the bok choy yet.
Oh, wait, hang on a second. A minute ago, you didn't know if the seasoning was going on the duck or on the bok choy. And now you've just put it on the duck.
No, the finishing salt, I don't know. I've put it on here, but what I don't know is when you cook it, whether you lose the nuance of Szechuan bud.
Sugar on the duck breast. In my head, that would caramelise and burn typically, but...
Well, we'll see. But if you think of some of the best duck dishes, they've got kind of soy and honey and ginger from these kind of flavours. And it's the honey that I've kind of, in this case, just replaced with sugared fennel and Szechuan.
Buzzy, buttery biscuit base, done. Next layer, rhubarb. So I've chopped up my rhubarb so it's the same size so it cooks evenly into a frying pan with a little bit of water and some sugar. Stew that down so it's nice and soft.
I'm trying to imagine rhubarb, which is already very tart and makes your tongue go like that.
Oh, with a Szechuan.
With a Szechuan bud, electrifying you. Ooh. Mike, what I'm noticing so far is that you're taking the spaff way of cooking, which is lots of big flavours.
Yeah, they are. So in the research that I did, Szechuan buds from two regions, Africa and South America, from when they used to be joined together. But essentially, when I tasted them, yeah, very buzzy, very, very zingy, like they hit you, but they are used as palate cleansers and they do amplify the flavours of other ingredients, like citrus. So I thought, let's get as many zingy, citrusy things into this one dish as possible. Hopefully that'll amplify the whole flavour, but instead of it making it feel like you're literally being electrified on your tongue, balance that up with a really glossy white chocolate, which is smooth and just unbelievably delicious. What I'm really hoping to do with this dish is that the more you eat it, the more it builds. Then that just adds another experience to eating a dish.
He's really thought this through.
I know, it's impressive, isn't it?
Yeah. Ebbers, you're approaching the halfway point. Are you happy with progress?
I still got no idea what it's going to look like, mate. Duck going in the oven. The challenge here, and the bit I'm scared of, essentially the jeopardy of the dish, is that so far everywhere I've used the Szechuan bud, I've heated it up. And I've no idea when you do that whether it loses that sensation. So I am also going to have a little bit of this as a finishing salt at the end. What I'm going to try and do with this is kind of char it. So get slices and blacken it. So it's like caramelised orange.
Oh, here we go.
Rhubarb's nice and steamy, so now I need to drain it on a plate lined with paper towel. So this is going to be the layer that goes on top of the biscuit base and then lined with ganache.
Why are you draining it then?
Because I want to take out all of that excess moisture. I mean, I'm going to need to do more of this. I think I might need to pad that dry.
Oh, mate.
Let's try this. There we go. That's looking better. I get the rest of the juice from the rhubarb pan through a sieve because I'm going to reduce that down and I'm going to finish with a chefy
Whoa.
plate when I serve it. Now goes into the freezer as well. Thank you.
That goes on the other half of the tray. Lucky it's big enough, isn't it?
Oh.
Wonderful flavour from the Szechuan, no buzz.
Oh.
Is that a bad thing though?
Not bad, but you're going to want a buzz. That's why we're using them, right?
Let's come back in.
Whoa!
So my white chocolate ganache is double cream heating up in a saucepan infused with ginger, a lot of fresh ginger. This is a butt ton of chopped white chocolate. It's going into a bowl and then I'm going to pour over my ginger infused cream and create a ganache. Didn't look good, did it?
That didn't look like enough cream. When there's three normals standing around trying to work out how to make ganache, you know that we've gone wrong.
Yes. How you feeling, Mike?
I'm using the remaining of my cream to use this as a bain-marie. This is called improvising because I need this white chocolate to melt. Do not do this the same way at home.
It looks like creme pat, Barry.
It does look like creme pat. Shall I just like pipe this into and make shoe buns? Please melt. It was going well.
Oh!
It's melted, it's done. Thank goodness for that. Okay, so now I'm zesting in my lemons. 4 lemons!
Again, another big flavour.
Yeah.
That confidence you were talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, well now I can't melt chocolate with cream. I'm suddenly having a bit of a crisis of confidence.
You've got plenty of time, and it seems like you've just got plating to do.
How much time left?
15 minutes.
Until the main course.
What?
Ebbers.
Oh, don't
He's
be
doing
silly.
an Ebbers. He's doing an Ebbers.
We have a juggernaut of a cookbook on the way. The Ultimate Cooking Battles Normals Edition features fantastic recipes assembled from our battle videos, rewritten especially for this illustrated cookbook. Sorted Club members can pre-order a copy right now with a discount. And if you're not a member, don't worry, you can sign up now for free in a flash and get the amazing Meal Packs app and get the discount on the book. Shazam! How marvellous is that?
It's been 5 minutes, and he's just been like in silence.
Buzzing around like
I know.
like a busy bee.
Busy Szechuan buzzing bee.
Looks like Ebbers has been rummaging around in the mystery box and he's found some oysters.
There's certain ingredients when chefs see them that if they are super fresh and in season, you can't help but get a bit excited by. I don't want the oysters in this dish, but we could try something, but with a little shallot vinegar. What's better than shallot vinegar? Szechuan bud rhubarb pickled vinegar.
I mean, you don't know that that's better because you've just made this up.
But it sounds better in my chefy head.
He's going bold now. Like, he has no idea this is going to work at all.
Jay, would you mind getting the rhubarb and tart cases out of the freezer for me, please, mate? The bases have chilled really nicely, so now I'm just adding rhubarb to the base. Now, ganache.
Oh,
yes.
oh.
Oh, this is harder than I imagined.
Well, the ganache.
But the whole ganache-based activity has been a bit of a trial, I'll be honest. The white chocolate ganache, I mean, part of the reason why it didn't melt so easily is because it's so thick, because it needs to set up really quickly. So now that's in there, it needs to go back in the freezer, please, to set up.
Jamie, you carry on this, you might get a freezer badge.
Mike, you've got 5 minutes to go.
Okay, so, oh good. That has reduced down into solid rhubarb juice. I'm gonna let that down with some water.
How's that sauce coming on?
That's your chefy zhuzh.
Nice.
Nice? You liar! This isn't nice!
So are we still confident it's a chefy zhuzh or is it just a zhuzh?
It's very much a zhuzh made by Michael. A zhuzh Michael.
Damn, that was funny.
Oh, that was
that's
good.
annoying.
That was great.
Okay, so rice is done. I took it off the heat. It's been cooking in the residual. I'm gonna fish out the blood orange peel and the ginger. They've done their job, they've infused. Finish it with coriander. That's gonna go into the dariole on top of the charred orange. Searing off the pak choy, and the duck is now nicely rested. I think it's just a matter of serving it up.
Fairly sure when I did a dariole mould full of rice, I got the taken out of me.
Yeah, James will hate it.
Sugar into a food processor and then 10 buds. So I'm draining the rest of my chefy jus. It's actually looking all right, isn't it?
Okay, you got 60 seconds left.
Can you go and get my tart out? Get me one of the tarts from the freezer, please. I'm gonna do a zhuzh on a plate.
Zhuzhing.
Whoa, that's
Zhuzh,
a
Michael,
zhuzh.
zhuzh.
Oh, how's this set?
Come on.
Oh,
Yes, 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 yes.
yes!
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 Got 30 seconds, mate.
Oh, we're good. Plating.
Put it down.
How long have I got?
10 seconds.
Ah!
9, 8,
I'm getting
7,
my sugary
6,
Szechuan-y thing over the top.
3, 2, 1. Step away.
Poof.
I think our 2 courses are done.
Are you serving both those up?
Yeah, why not?
Let's get them to the table.
What's under that one? Why is there 3 cloches?
You know Ebbers has been in a video when there's more cloches than people.
The chef
you-
in me
He can't help himself.
couldn't help but play with some of the fantastic ingredients. So this is the dish. This is just a little appetizer.
Yeah, it looks very good.
I like the charred smell. It's good.
And my dish is as so.
That is what I was hoping for. I like the chefy swell. It's cool.
Well, I mean, should we start off? We've got an appetizer, a main, and a dessert.
How exciting.
So look, we've got pan-fried duck with blood orange and ginger rice, and then a pickle poached rhubarb with Szechuan bud. Okay. And I used some of the pickling liquid and the rhubarb to go with the oyster over here. So it's similar kind of flavour profile, but I just thought in place of shallot vinaigrette, it's like a rhubarb Szechuan bud vinaigrette.
I get that. I'm excited. Okay, cheers.
Cheers. I do not like oysters, but I like that oyster.
Honestly, I feel like if you'd taken 5 minutes and served that, I'd have been so happy.
You get an ever so slight numbing at the end, don't you?
Right, okay. So let me take a little bit of this.
You picked a good box of ingredients of some lovely seasonal stuff that, as a chef, I just wanted to play with.
It's very tasty.
I really like the rhubarb, not pickliness. The duck is perfect. And everything just goes together really well, doesn't it? I'd like more buzz. Oh, I know.
It's not buzzy enough for you.
Yeah, I'd like more buzz. I think it all works really well together. I think it's all really delicious. But I'm looking for that like slight tingle. I've got a little bit on my tongue.
It
just
lingers,
a little bit.
but it's not there enough, is it?
Yeah, I want a little bit more. I think this is such a difficult challenge because it's an ingredient that you never cook with. So you have no idea how to incorporate it. You have no idea how much it can take without trying it once and then doing it again.
Okay. Oh man, I'm nervous.
I'm impressed with the colour you got off the rhubarb.
We're not here for us.
Oh!
Doesn't it look good?
It does look very good.
Okay, I'm excited. I am excited.
Cheers.
Cheers. Rhubarb and ginger is a classic combination for a reason. And rhubarb and white chocolate, wonderful. And put the 3 on the plate.
What do you think?
It's good, eh? I'm still looking for the buttons a little bit.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Oh, it's a tasty dish.
It's a delicious dish.
Oh yeah, it's coming through now.
Yeah.
It's coming through now. It's like,
It's once you've finished eating, you're left with that sensation that reminds you you've had it.
it's the opposite of what you'd usually do, which is have the bud and then try something to enhance the flavour. You're kind of, it's going with the flavours and then it's coming at the end.
I wonder again if it is enough of a buzz or whether what it's actually done so brilliantly is draw out all of the warmth of the ginger more, the tang of the rhubarb more, the creaminess more, because that's an amazing dish.
As a lesson, using it as finishing salt and finishing sugar definitely does work.
Yeah, I think it's something to be done right at the end. So I've got to choose a winner, and if you win, Mike, you're going to get your unusual ingredient badge. Ben, you can continue to be a chef if you win. Wow, hard decision.
Must be close.
I'm going to have to say the winner is Ben. I'm so sorry. I feel awful. You did such a good job.
Oh, F off! Go! I hate those guys so much.
I can't really fault you.
Annoyingly, it was outstanding. You literally pulled your best improvisation skills out of the bag.
I did take the oysters into account, I'll admit. I'm judging you more harshly for once because you already knew what was coming.
Well done, mate.
Well, let's hear what you guys have to say. I mean, us chefs have to stick together, but do you think it was the right decision in this case? Comment down below who should have won.
And we want your future recommendations for ingredients we should use in these mystery box challenges, so please join in the conversation on Twitter with the hashtag #SortedMysteryBox.
Can I have some more?
No, you're not allowed it.
Okay, can I have some more of that?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh.
Salt
That's a sugar spoon, Ebbers.
was, not even close.
Sports.